Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, and we have some really crazy Lost Art news that we're going to go over in the middle of the Market Watch. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. We also have a lot of buyouts coming out of Nationals. Everybody and their mother cannot stop talking about Eradicator here, which we will get to. But before we get into the Market Watch, if you guys enjoyed these, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you, and helps out the channel more than you think now, because I'm having some issues with the YouTube AdSense. I will keep you guys updated if it's just a small hic. Hopefully it is, but it's not looking super hot behind the scenes, unfortunately. We also have the emojis coming. I'm probably going to show that in tomorrow's live stream. You know, gotta have a little bit of suspense. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you're a YouTube channel member, thank you so much for helping out the channel. I do appreciate it. May switch to Patreon soon. I'm not too sure. And yeah, let me know what I'm going over in the next Market Watch in the comment section below, and I'm going to get right into it. So, Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle here. This actually got topped the Nationals, which is, whoa. Right now, this card is about $28, $29. This card always bounces between, say, 13. I know these were 8s at one point, but that wasn't for too long. 13 to about 35, like all the time. Like, in fact, if we actually go to the 6-month history, we could kind of see that. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. And you guys have to remember, if it spikes for like 2-3 days, it won't really show it. But even without that, it's everywhere, as you see over here. Gorgeous looking card. I feel like if they put this as an Ultra, it's going to be, the secret's going to be one of those cards that is just a good hold over time. But they might make it a Prismatic Secret. We're not too sure here. Starlight Rare, which is really gorgeous. 280. Honestly, I don't mind people actually wanting this. Now, the issue with me, though, is unless I got a deal on this in person, I would rather get the Dark Magician Starlight Rare. I actually want to show these really quickly here. By the way, first set ultras are like 18 bucks. That's not bad. That's really not bad for this card. I remember this card was like always 20, 30, then went up to 100. Okay, I got everything but the. That's cool. Starlight Rare is 16, by the way. 190. 190 here, cool, going up to 200. Definitely a great Starlight Rare to have. These definitely went up quite high at one point. I remember seeing them at around 300 or closer to 300. Yeah, you see like sellers over here, you know, 280. They got relisted. Definitely a Starlight Rare. I don't understand how it's below 250 or even 300. Like, I truly don't understand. Eradicator. Now, this card went crazy because if you did not see the Nationals, which even though I didn't, I watched it later because everyone was talking about it. I saw the screenshots, and what happened in Game 3 was Labyrinth player goes first, does some stuff, cool, whatever, right? Eradicator calls spells. Cash player had all 6 spells. He had like a pot. His hand was pretty cracked, but he had the field spell, the E-Telly, I think he had so yeah, field spell. He also had he had a birth, I believe, as well. He had a cosmic. I don't remember what the other card was. Basically, lab player Eradicators has his board. Guy has no cards and just scoops it. It was like the fastest final round I think a Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals has had. I could be wrong on that. But now everybody's talking about, hey, should we ban Eradicator, Epidemic Fires, or Lady Labyrinth? Now, if you're like a deranged brand player, like someone on Twitter, you think Lady Labyrinth is the problem. Really, really dumb. Eradicator is a card that people have wanted banned here and there for roughly about a decade at this point. People don't understand that there's a large group of cards that are extremely broken, and then they're not irrelevant for a good amount of time, and then they're relevant for, say, a format and a half or two. People are calling for it banned. If it gets banned, and discussion. If it doesn't, it loses relevance for a year, 2 years, maybe even more, and then it just comes up again. And that's Eradicator, right? This card's always crazy. In fact, when a pointer got banned, I was thinking, they're like, why don't they look at some of the other cards? Eradicator was specific, so I didn't think Eradicator all the time. But in that general synopsis here, let's look at what this card is. So light plays 109. That's not bad for a secret. I actually ended up getting rid of mine, unfortunately, for 90 or 100. First editions are 215, 270. Even when if this card gets banned, which I'm gonna go 100% on it. I mean, if they see the shortest round ever is because of one card that's existed for 10 plus years and they call it a day, they're probably going to hit this. Now, I don't think, the last thing I'm going to say here is Eradicator getting banned is cool, whatever. I don't think this is a floodgate. I kind of get the logic, but like, this just, I don't know. Maybe it's kind of a floodgate because it lasts a certain amount of turns. It's just, I don't think of this as a floodgate. Maybe I'm just really weird, but I love the artwork. Artwork's super dope. Ultras here. They spike. Actually, wow, they've been going down actually. First editions are kind of coming up here. About $7. Cool. Big welcome Labyrinth. I talk about this card every second Mark Watch, honestly. Here, but I had to look at it because of Labyrinth here. Right now, 88 listings, not terrible. $5, $6, $6. So it's not bad. I mean, it does go up to like 8s on the third page here. They're selling like hotcakes here. Yeah. So just keep an eye out on it. Ariana here is also spiking up. These were 12s, going to 14s. They're like 15, 16 now. So a little bit of movement with Labyrinth. Ariana, the CR now. I actually got to see this in person at the regionals, and this looks absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately, was not able to trade for one, but I got to see in person. Man, oh man, does this look cool. Which, by the way, a few of you came up to me at the Indiana Regional and said hi. Even more people I would just start talking to. And then after like a couple minutes or something, or someone recognized me while I'm talking to them, they'd be like, wait, I think I know. Wait, know you? Wait, who are you again? Like, people couldn't put it on. I'm like, I'm shocked I'm even getting recognized more than once or twice with 4K subs, to be perfectly honest here. But yeah, CRs, $80 here. A gorgeous looking card. Lovely Labyrinth over here, $3. I feel like with these deck building sets, because this card used to be about $5, I feel like if they reprint everything but this card, I believe they play one copy now of this card. I could be incorrect here. I believe, but the thing is, this card could go up because when we start getting all the lab reprints, they're going to be skipping some, sort of like what they did with Madoltre. I mean, they've been reprinting Madoltre cards for like 4 years at this point, and we're finally just getting a Tiramisu, like, after how long? Abyss, not gonna say Abyss Rising solo print, but there's like a gold that was $12, common that was 8-9. It was pretty crazy here, so just keep an eye on this card. If they start reprinting all the lab cards with besides this, you're gonna want to take a look here. You got the CRs here, 53. Nothing too crazy here. The original Ariana Ultra here is about $1 here. Okay. This card, I think you play like 1 or less. Usually I see 1. The CRs are like 22, 25. It's a cool looking CR, I'll tell you that. Goes up to 30. It could go up to, it's a card that could be a slow burner, possibly. I mean, $22 for this CR, definitely not bad. If you could get this for cheaper, like 17, definitely go for it. Not like a crazy card to invest into, because this, again, is not the card they play mostly. But it's a suggestion, especially if you can get lower. Dark Magician 2021. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because, and I saw House of Champs post this, this is a Discord message where LARP DMG 035 is getting re-released. Konami shipped us like 100, right? Now, I sat here and saw the screenshot. I was like, there's no way, right? I get it was mad popular release, and they made the first rewave identifiable from OG, but the rewave always already killed so much demand. This is wild, which I agree with. Right now, I don't know, because I just saw this on Twitter, right, and someone ended up sending it to me through DMs, and I was like, wow, if this is true, that is crazy. Because I always told people, get the 2020 version. If you have the 2021 version, go sell it and upgrade to the 2020 version, unless you just want to have one cop, like, you want to get the old ones, but you want to have one copy of the 2021, right? Sure, right? Maybe you even like it a little more, which is, you know, completely fine, right? Plus, you're paying it cheaper. Cool. 2020, though, is the much better version. I never thought they would re-release the 2021 version. That never crossed my head, that they would re-release this as the same one, 035. They released this, I thought it'd be like, I don't know, an 048 or 095, something like that, right? And maybe they'd keep the bigger border, but just change the numerals, something like that. Maybe they add a little extra thing because they're re-releasing it. I don't know. But yeah, these are 20. This news is a slow burner here. I would not touch this with the 20-foot pole. Go get your 2020s. 27, actually, these went back down. I remember these were bought out a little while ago. We're going to go without photos here. I prefer my English. Near mints here. 27 here, 35, 45 here. Definitely a good card to grab, especially if they're re-releasing the 2021 version, because this version, it's always going to be the first ed, as people call it. I always called it the first edition version of this Lost Art. And I want to know in the comment section below what you guys think of this Dark Magician stuff. Do you think it's real? What do you think the implications are? All that jazz. Boot Sector Launch. $6 here. Okay. You know, Dragon Link is going up. I actually told people this is a not a bad card at $4 or $5. Hitting like closer to 8s here with the shipping. If you add that up, I mean, wow, because that's 565 too. That's 764. Yeah. So boot sector going up. The commons will go up as well then. They're only like 50 cents here, but I always told people this is the kind of card where if you find it in bulk or it's in your bulk, you kind of put it to the side. Black Rose Dragon, ultimate rare here. I actually have one of these, lightly played, and they're actually on the rise here. I mean, got one here for 80, 82, then you got 105, 112. So cheaper copy at 82. That's not bad. It's not first ed, but first eds are on, you know, some crack. About 414 here, going up to 500, 645 for near mint. That point, I feel like I just get the Starlight. You got the Ghost here, 185. In fact, I don't know why, but I feel like the Ghost shore doesn't go up that much. Like, it's always reaches for 300. I will say 185s here until it goes up to like 288s here. It's definitely not that bad. First editions are like 1200. I think we checked that. Okay, there's 2 more copies here at 1100. Not bad. Definitely a card I absolutely love. Over here, yeah, just no first ed's really selling here unless I'm blind. Nah, yeah, no first set selling. Just unlimiteds and not too many at that. I think a lot of people who have this card just already, you know, they just have it. Did I? Oh, I didn't have the Starlight here. I might as well look at the Starlight because every time someone tells me to look at Black Rose Dragon, I'm like, I'm gonna have to look at minimum 3 types of versions here. 580 goes up to 730. That's not bad. I remember these were like sub 500. They went up $80. I mean, it's been 2 years. You know, you pay, yeah, if you have to wait a little longer, that's how it is. Yeah, you kind of see over here, even 520s. People are buying it for more, though. That's weird. Definitely a card where if you get a deal on it, absolutely great. Black Winged Dragon here. Want to look at this card here. Near mint light plays are about 9. First editions are about 10. 11. Very good for a OG first edition, good looking Blackwing Dragon. Definitely worth it for $10. I mean, I know it's one of the lower rarities, but it's original print ultra. Like, looks super cool. The ultis here are actually, wow, you have first in your mints at about 42, 43. Not bad. I actually remember getting rid of mine at like 80, 90 before I think we got the Starlight announced. Because I was like, you know what? I like this card a lot, but I didn't want to hoard for my collection, right? I'm kind of glad I did. I can get back here for 40. Then you have the Starlight. It's about a straight Benjamin here. $100. Try to trade for one at the regional. I'm like, yeah, let me trade for this, and then if I get rid of it or whatever, you know, then maybe I could get ultis or something, because I'd actually rather have the ulti for this card. Ulti, like, just looks so gorgeous here. Pops like crazy. If this didn't mesh a little bit, I think this would be a 10 out of 10 ulti. You could even call it that still. But yeah, 100 buckaroos. Probably gonna get Power Tool Starlight eventually as well, by the way. Ghost rares here are actually quite cheap. I saw this at the event here. 150 here, 210. Very good, actually. Like, getting these for 150 is definitely good. Like, I would definitely grab the Ghost. And then Purrely's here. 90 for the CR Purrely Big Cat. It's money, but it's the main bread and butter. Right, 58 and 60 for these CRs. Very fair price. When I saw these, well, I told people at 38 this was cheap. Same with this was like 35, 40. I was like, what? Because this guy was always some money. I was like, you know, the spells are very cheap. You know, especially if the deck ever pops off. And the deck started popping off and we saw these at Benjamin's. So, if you got them at 30s and got rid of them, good job. If you didn't get rid of them, I mean, you have a cool card. I mean, I personally like my friend Purrely as a CR. Definitely a CR where I just want one copy to just have. If that makes sense. But yeah. Gorgeous looking card here. And then we have the ultras. We're going to go without photos here. But if I would recommend getting these, if you get deals, go for it. Why not? Ultras 17, very cheap now. I think this is a good price for an Ultra. 13 and then 12. I think the Ultras are at a good price. I think the CRs are a good price. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to go up and you should go get them right now, but if you actually want to play deck or you just want it for your collection, etc., right? You're not getting rid of it in the foreseeable future. The prices are fine. I mean, they look very cool. With that being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. I will show you guys the emotes coming soon tomorrow. And I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what I'm going over in the comment section below on my next market watch. Buying anything on TCG Player, not just saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Could be anything. Please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. I do have my socials like Instagram, Twitter in the comment section in the description below. Go there if you want to follow me on my socials. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.